I've been reading a lot about Stoicism and Buddhism because I love both, and I want to create like a Deandra philosophy, or rather Haradin philosophy, because that's my artist name. Look it up on music platforms. And Haradin's philosophy is to survive this world enough to live in it, to thrive in it. You have to transmute every evil. You have to turn every bad into good and every good into better. And that's really, really hard because I think most people are like me, that we were raised in survival mode and we were raised with a lack mentality. You don't invest, you save. You don't risk, you pray, And my father was really, really evil, like extremely malicious, especially to my mom and more so to myself. And it was really hard to manage that because my mother kind of lived in this like turn the cheek mentality. My mother was Jesus and I was St. Michael. And, Jesus taught us peace. St. Michael teaches us how to defend it. Like I was ready to go to war and my mother was just like, I guess we got to get more cheeks because he's going to hit it. And it really, really, really frustrated me because here I was the child and I felt like I had to protect her and she wasn't protecting me. So it was this kind of dualistic energy of, I have a father who's more than willing to hurt me and a mother who's hurting me because she's not willing to protect me. And yet she looks to me to protect her. And I think that through the years, I kind of forgot the power of positivity and believing in yourself and how much that works in getting things, because I stopped even thinking I could get. And I think what my father taught me, and I put it in the podcast, there were top 5 things my father taught me about manifestation. And the first is deserve is not desire. Like it's not about deserve. It's not about whether you're the best. It's not about whether you're a good person. It really is, do you want it? Go for it. Like it's so basic and simple and carnal that I think we spiritually mess it up because there had no moral compass. He was 100% egotistical. And in his mind, what he taught me about manifestation is like, if I was running on morals, I would get nothing. If you want it, it wants you. Like that was his kind of, it's a very spiritual concept. If you want it, it wants you. Like the minute it pops into your head, it's somewhere in the ethos, it's somewhere in a parallel universe. You just have to bring it into your reality. And thinking of whether or not you deserve it, whether or not you can, that's just wasted time, wasted energy. It's all about the desire. If you want it, focus on that outcome. Do not be loyal to don't be loyal to the path, be loyal to the destination. And one of the things that was so impressive about my father, because he was a pathological liar, is that he had a fantastic imagination. Like he was really good at he was always lying. So like if you caught him in one lie, he had 3 more coming for the funeral. Like it was boom, boom, boom. And one of the things about manifestation is you need to visualize and be, again, loyal to the vision until it starts trickling in to your reality. And for him, the truth is what you say because you believe it will get you the outcome you desire. So again, it all goes back to desire. Like if reality is just a bunch of illusions, then elude away. His dream was to be filthy rich and to be powerful. And what he noted was that the most powerful people, they influence our subconscious and they make us believe we're unworthy of their power. It's impossible to get to Elon Musk levels or Ariana Grande levels. And in order to counter that and actually manifest into our own power, we have to work from the inside in, because society's influence works from the outside in. We have to work from the inside out. So you kind of have to go against the grain until you start making it. Be loyal to your dream and your dream alone. 100%. If you ignore haters, you listen to lovers. Like my father, what made him such a strong, dominating malicious spirit was he didn't, like, you couldn't complain to him, you couldn't tell him he was bad. He would have a mental breakdown and just 100% turn on you. You give him a compliment, he might as well, like Red Bull gives you wings. And it was that selective hearing that I think really, really helped him to get away with a lot of the cons and crimes that he committed. That kind of ability, like, and one thing that I noticed is, like, he always got the same Yelp review. People thought he was smart. People thought he was charming, and he was very, very good to strangers, better than he was to his family, which is very typical for narcissists. And he kind of, like, I noticed that's kind of the review everybody got. He always got good to strangers, smart, and charming. You know, because he was, one of the things about charm that I've learned is that narcissists are charming. Narcissistic charm is based on mirroring. They're very good at assessing your insecurities and how you define love, because we love in the ways we want to be loved. I'm a generous person, so I want somebody to be generous with me. And a lot of my narcissistic exes, what I realized in the end is that I fell in love with me, because the first 6 weeks were what they call love bombing. But they love bomb you in the ways that you love. Like, I'm very detailed, so he was detailed. I'm very kind, so he was kind. I'm very affirmational. I love giving positive words, so he was. And then, like, the 6-week mark, gone. And so this is the tricky part, because I want you to be a good person that manifests like an evil one, because that was my father's gift. And what I want to twist is, he thought he was the center of the universe. No one is. But you are the center of your world. And that means you should hold yourself with some level of regard and respect and protectiveness. You only should pick people that feed you and feed your dreams. And he was very good at that. Like, once he felt he couldn't abuse you, you were out. And it's something that I'm trying to do now. Like, if you don't support my dreams, and if you're not kind to me, and if I walk away feeling like a little icky, which is a little hard when you are abused by your parents, because paranoia and intuition could be one and the same. You know, like, do they dislike me? And this kind of over-attaching or unattaching, it's complex. And we're going to go through that with Daddy Recovery. But he was right. At the end of the day, you are the center of your own world. I don't believe you should be evil like he was, but I do believe you should be manifesting.